welcome back. Or kind of welcome back. You've been here before. Basically, this is a quick update video to say that I've not disappeared and I've not given up. I'm still around. Life got a bit crazy in the last couple of months and is gonna stay a little bit crazy for a little bit longer, but I just wanted to quickly make a video to pretend, basically to prove that I'm still here. And to basically show you what I've done in my Minecraft world where I had the most hideous house ever. You may remember it. And yeah, to show you what I've done with this world, and then to tell you what my plans for the channel, I suppose, are. So yeah, let's do the tour first. So here's my bedroom in my new house. You'll see it's all lovely and rustic and brown with a nice sort of fake thatched roof. It's not even remotely fake, but it'll do. So I've got my IKEA-esque shelving unit, which, gotta love a bit of bee storage because apparently I don't know what to do with bees, so bees go on the shelf. I've got a sofa, a bed, I've got a couple of nagas. We have alfresco dining, because dining outdoors is what everybody should do. And then the Christmas tree, because 'tis almost the season. A bit of tools, a bit of a kitchen, it's all a bit kind of needs a bit more work to be made completely homely. These creepy guys freak me out quite a lot, so we don't talk to them. But we've got everything. We've got storage under the stairs. And then we have every colourful tree known to mankind, because it helps me find my way back. Because, look at the mini-map, it's beautiful. You'll see there are walls everywhere. I have put walls up, I've lit everything up. It is fairly safe here. There are, I'm sure, a few small places where bad guys can spawn, and I'm working on that when I can see it. So this massive thing is the factory, as my wonderful little waypoint tells you. And this is where kind of all my building materials and everything gets kept. So I've still got the smeltery that I was like the first thing I built in this mod pack, and that is still used quite a lot, and it's got now next to it a load of pattern related things and a bit of spare lava, chest of tinkery stuff, and just bits and bobs. And then if we go up, we've got, this is just where I stay when I hang out over here, just because sometimes you just can't go, okay, there are definitely bad guys around, let's just work through them. Here's a few little things. So the crusher, I only really use the grindstone, and that's where the grindstone cranks are kept, and that's how I make them. And this extra stuff, oh no, I obviously use the metallurgic infuser, but yeah. Oh, okay, you're in the library. That was unexpected. Laser room. We're just not going to go back to the library for a little while. Everything's getting super creepy. Probably should have gone into creative mode to do this, because then it would have saved from the little incidents. That's the wind turbines, I think, making really freaky noises in my head. So I'm just gonna, oh sugar, there we go. It's fine. I've got my jetpack. Rather than going inside, I will show you. I've got some free runners on. I've got jetpack on. That's why I'm jumping around quite so kind of laissez-faire. But yeah, so that is the whistle-stop tour of the factory, which has got, zombie in it, so may need to get the cleaners in. Outside the factory we've got my little friends. So these are my special friends. They get to live near the house. I've got quite the menagerie. This is supposed to be an aviary. It's not the prettiest, but working on making it prettier. But for now it works. We've got a couple of birds, a bunny and some ravens. We've got the horses. I like horses of different colours, so whenever I find a horse, I just grab it and bring it home. They did have a little stable up here, which the little black spotty one has been in recently, so this is where they live. But then I gave them the whole kind of hillside, because it was all just a bit dark and gross up there. And then down here, we've got everyone else. So I'm not entirely sure why I fenced them off so they didn't go into the water. It seems a bit cruel now, if you kind of hear all my animals. So noisy. We got penguin, we got deer, we got cows and sheep and pigs and wild pigs and chickens, and it's so noisy. But yeah, so we've got all the animals that we could possibly need. We can breed them, we can harvest them all, we don't get too close to the wind machines because they make ridiculous noises. And that's most of the base. Most of the first bits of the base. Because I then decided, ignore the Nether portal and the Twilight portal because they go to bad places. Oh gosh, this got busy. I wanted a bridge to the next island over. So I hate the diagonal bridge. I'm going to have to get the carpenter's blocks out and do something about this because too blocky. But this leads me over. It gives you a nice view of, firstly, random storage house, and secondly, the other bridge, the nicer bridge, the bridge that I like. So we've got a bit of a farm going on up here, and then I thought, no, we need a proper farm. So, it doesn't start making noises. Maybe something else is making that weird, strange noise. I don't know. I'm still figuring this all out. But yeah, you follow the path down, and we have my second house, or third house, if the factory counts as one. And so this is where I thought all the technology would be up at the factory, and then all the witchery stuff, and the Thorncraft stuff, and other magic-related stuff could occur down here. So I've got Thorncraft, I've got furnaces and stuff. Oh, and I've got a very noisy cauldron. And then, ultimately, this crafting table, which is sort of connected to the other ones, ultimately that will be working, but that is part of my problem at the moment, is I have power issues. Oh, that's what the noise... Oh, it's not wind turbines at all, it's the jetpack. I am too often playing without sounds on. But yes, so quarrying is what I did extensively here. It thoroughly ruined the landscape, so I decided to make a feature of it, and I put these raised farms. So I've got strawberries and raspberries and cotton, although cotton keeps coming up as slick water, so I don't really understand what's gone wrong there. And then so much pretty stuff. We've got essence and tomatoes and food and stuff. So yeah, food happens here, and then storage happens over here. Except then I remembered that I had a computer. So this big storage building, which, as some of you may notice, is sort of modelled after Iron Man, thus it's called Stark Storage. It's kind of pointless. I've put, armour down here, but I've got all these empty chests. There is no point to these chests because, again, this one I think actually is working. Yeah. This is my secondary point on the computer system, and yeah, it has all the storage in it, so this is really a bit of a pointless building, but I think it's pretty, and I will find a use for it at some point. So the computer is something that I neatly skip past in my freaking out at zombies, but the computer is in the basement, the secret basement of this factory. So we just nip downstairs and ta-da! We have more furnaces than anyone could ever possibly want, and then we have this, which I love, and anyone who plays with the mod pack will hopefully kind of find out how to use it, because I'm basically making it up as I go along. I need to figure out a way of getting things in to feed directly into the computer. I think there's storage buses or something I need to use, because what I have is this ender chest is hooked up to another ender chest, which is way over that way where the quarry is, and it pumps everything out into this ender chest, which then goes into this random regular chest, and then I currently manually transfer it. So what I need to figure out what needs to go in between this transport pipe and here to transport the stuff directly into the computer. I also need to work on more ME drives, I think, because I've got lots of little storage things, and so I need to just back up some storage. But yeah, so this is the majority of what I've done. The only other thing that I've been trying to do, and this might take me a little while to get over there, is I found a big patch of taint, and I wondered whether, because I've been doing all this Thorncraft stuff, it's probably my fault, and it's quite close. So I've planted a load of silverwoods to try and detaint the land, and it's very slowly working, but not anywhere near fast enough, so I need to work out a better way of detainting. Detainting? Taint removing, I don't know. So that's one of my main goals now, is to remove this taint and to sort out my power issues, because I haven't got enough power going to my main factory computer to actually power the cabling that takes it all the way down to the second and third computer terminals. So power and detainting, that is the thing. So yeah, this is my world. It's not quite as hideous as it was before, I hope you'll agree. Trying to kind of work out which materials I've got that kind of don't look quite so hideous in this weird combination of Sphax and vanilla modpack textures and stuff. So we're working on it, and hopefully I will do a bit more work on it and then give you another update. So yeah, I'm gonna run away inside because it's getting dark and creepy out there, and dark and creepy is never good. And yeah, that's my very, very quick. It wasn't as polished as I wanted it to be, but it's time is a precious thing right now, which is why we've not had so many videos of late, and there will be more videos coming, possibly not Minecraft immediately. My plans Minecraft wise are to get some multiplayer set up and to start recording the multiplayer, and I think that will be a lot more entertaining, just because I have some cool friends and I'd like to get them involved in all this. But yeah, what I'm planning to do is on Friday of this week I will be getting Dragon Age Inquisition, which I have been looking forward to since forever. Well, for a very long time. And so once I've got that, I plan on doing my first playthrough recorded. So we'll see if anyone watches it, see if anyone likes it. If not, then I'll just keep going, because I might learn a bit more about recording and audio and getting everything working. So look out for a bit of Dragon Age. It will be probably not on a regular basis, because I am about to move house, and that is just the worst timing ever. But these things happen when these things happen, and it's been 3 months in the process, so it's not like I can change that, unfortunately. So yeah, as and when I get to play Dragon Age, I will be recording it and putting it up. And yeah, in the meantime, if you've got any advice on better ways of powering stuff, because as you can see, I've got a lot of wind turbines and I've got some solar panels, and I quite like being all green and stuff, but they're not quite doing it. So what would you recommend to get the power sorted out? That is the question I leave you with, and I shall hopefully be back as soon as I can with slightly more idea of when I can get some regular videos up for you. But until then, I shall say goodbye, good night, and take care. Bye!